Hey guys, welcome to Press Play on Life. So it's the end of the month, so it's time for me to do my ramblings, when I do a little bit of announcements and tell you about my month as a caregiver. So one of our friends texted and said, you know, you really should have, in your last video, you should have said that you hear that squeaky ball, winky, 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 and that dog. Today, I want to tell you about how Nancy is stuck on repeat. I'm sorry about the squeaking. That's the Charlotte. And that is what it feels like when Nancy is repeating herself over and over and over and over and over again. So I missed my opportunity. I should have told you in the last video, but there it is now. I'm able to do this video right now because it is actually right now. It's 10:33 and Nancy's still asleep, so I don't have her hollering, hey Kelly, hey Kelly. Oh, the Chiefs did win the Super Bowl and Nancy got the shirts that she wanted, but we've moved on. As soon as we won the Super Bowl, she, you know, when am I getting my shirts? When am I getting my shirts? Oh boy, I get a shirt. When am I getting my shirt? Then she got a shirt and it's moved on to Karen's birthday. So Karen's birthday is at the end of March. And hi Charlie. And all she wants to do is talk about getting Karen her birthday present now. So at least we're on topic. It's nearly March, so that's nice for a change. Well, we were up at Union Station and waiting in line. If you watched the video, we were in line. There was this giant flag hanging from the Union Station ceiling, and there were people behind us in line who thought they caught on, which was really cool. I love it when people can catch on. They catch on, oh, there's something not quite right. Oh, this person's special needs. Because sometimes people don't catch on and they're like, get all upset if she's staring, because Nancy stares. She'll just stare at you, and she's not like, you know, being mean or something and just like glaring at you. It may feel like she's glaring at you, but she's processing her thoughts. So she's just staring blankly at you, trying to think, and there's that. So it's really nice when people do right off the bat go, oh, that person has special needs. So that's great. So these ladies behind us in line, they caught on right away that, hey, Nancy's one of those special needs kids. That was great. But they thought they needed to help, and they thought to help they should say, you know what, you should write Patrick Mahomes and then you'll get to meet him. They had good intentions. It's not like they meant anything, but by telling her that, then all she thought was she was going to get to meet Patrick Mahomes, and all she had to do was write, and she's written him already, so why haven't I got to meet him? So there's that. I love it when people notice and understand and get it right off the bat. That's amazing. I like it when people interact and talk, but it drives me nuts when they just strangers, and they'll just say things flippantly or whatever, but she takes it to heart, and she's like, oh boy, this is what this means, and this is what's gonna happen, and that's hard. Karen's good friend Linda, she does this on purpose, and Karen lets her, but because she thinks it's hilarious. But she'll send a Sonic card in the mail to Nancy for birthdays or Christmases or just becauses. And it won't be much. It'll be $5, $10. It's awesome. So cool. But then all we hear, you know, Nancy gets stuck on repeat and goes over and over and over. It's like, hey, when are we going to use that Sonic card? Are we going to get the Sonic card? Are we going to get a hamburger? Are we going to get a hamburger? When are we going to Sonic? Can we go to Sonic now? How about now? Are we going now? And so we get incessantly bugged about those Sonic cards. That's just funny. That's just something that Karen's like, yeah, go ahead. It'll give her something to talk about, because if she doesn't have something to bug or talk about, then she tries to dream up things, and we're way ahead of time. Like, she's wanting to talk about August. So I like that she wants to talk right now. We've got her on, hey, Karen's birthday's coming up. Let's talk about Karen instead of what happens in August. which is, or September. What happens in, well, it's actually September, because in September, it's Patrick Mahomes' birthday. So it's nice to have her, you know, current and on topic. And I have just rambled, but you know what? That's okay, because this is Caregivers Ramblings, and I can just ramble all I want. Oh, anyhow. So what do you do when you're a caregiver and the person that you're caring for, you're not caring for a tiny little kiddo who you can throw in the stroller and take with you. You're not taking with you somebody who's super mobile and who can just walk around. And you want to hike. If we want to go do something fun, we have to have a sitter that can just stay with her and watch her. We have to have the wheelchair or the walker / wheelchair, or she has to be able to sit in the car and we have to be able to see her. So those are pretty much our options. And so going for big hikes is really not one of our things, unless we have planned well ahead of time and we have somebody who can watch her for us, or we know that it's just a flat trail and we can put her in the wheelchair and push her along with us. So we have this idea. I'm not going to tell you the full thing. It can be a surprise. It'll be one of our videos. How we deal with not getting to go out and do all the fun hikes and being outdoors that we want to do. So this month is just the logistics. How is it we're going to get to go out and enjoy and do all those things that we really want to do? What's our workaround? How are we going to get to go do that? So stay tuned. We'll have a video once it warms up a tad, because we can't have Nancy outside when it's super cold. That's another thing. It's not like we can just drag her along and have her be out in the stinking cold either. I've promised that we're going to do stinking cat. Well, the cat just knocked over my camera. That was great. So announcements. So our dog Charlie tore the human equivalent of her ACL on her knee. She didn't tear it completely all the way through, but it was bad enough that she's had to have 2 weeks of just being in her crate, being in her kennel, and they've given her doggy aspirins, and she doesn't like it much because she usually sleeps right next to me in bed down by my legs. So she's not all that happy that she has to sleep out in the living room in her giant crate. And we've had the weirdest weather. It has been like 60 degrees over the weekends. And rain. And then it starts raining by the end of the weekend. Then it starts freezing. Then we get snow. Then it thaws out. Then it just does it over and over again. And so I have to take the dog out on a leash. It is a mud pit out there. It is just like, a swamp. Next week is that Welsh concert that I had told you about, but I'm not sure if we're going to get to make it. It's an hour or so away. Would have been a fun thing to show you guys. We did the accents. We'll see what you guys think of that. Are our accents worse than Dick Van Dyke's accent of a Cockney accent? Well, once that video goes out, I'll let y'all tell me.
What, ladies and gents?
I'm sure it is.
Comical poem.
It is. Yeah, we're not very good at doing accents, but there you have it. We'll put it out there and see what you guys think. That's that. We have the accent challenge where we tried to do accents. That's coming up. Sorry, I don't know if the Welsh band, the concert, I don't think that's gonna happen. That's gonna fall through, I think. Sooner rather than later, we'll tell you about our new little secret thing that we have in the works, where we're gonna get to go out and still do some walking in nature. Hey, thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. I love talking to you guys. Comment down below. Give us a like. Hey, here's a big announcement that I nearly forgot to tell you. We have a blog. It's the same as our YouTube channel. It's just pressplayonlife.com. It's more in depth on the caregiving of Nancy. I am an ex-library worker. I used to, for 13 plus years, I worked at the library. I have all my secrets. all my activities, all my fun stuff that I did with the teenagers, I'm putting out there. You guys, if you need any activities to do with your youth groups, your teens, just at home maybe, things that you'd like to do, it's out there. You can go and look that up. We have another section I'm currently working on. It's all about my Midwest, about Missouri, about where we're from, and things to do in this general area. Talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Leave us a comment. Go check out our blog. Leave us some comments there. I love talking to y'all. Catch you later. Bye.